in, but Sports Entertainment Extreme gets the last word.
Don't forget, Jeff Hammond's going to be joining us later, Mike, in the four-team X Division Tag Championship. But speaking of NASCAR, on Monday, go to John Boy and Billy. We have a great announcement. How would you like to be a part of an owner NASCAR team?
Earlier today, I had the chance to sit down with Trinity. Keith Mitchell, roll the tape.
People have been so impressed with the impact that you've had here on the X Division. And I see the flawless way that you execute Hurricane Ranas and moonsaults so naturally. Tell us about your athletic background.
Well, I think that I was born an athlete right out of the womb. I played almost every sport growing up through school, trained with the football players and the wrestlers, and then went on to extreme sports, racing jet skis and motocross. I ride horses and snowboard, surf, rappelling out of helicopters. Anything that I could do, I get my hands in. Ride for a motorcycle stunt team at the moment, too.
Wow. Tell us how you broke into professional wrestling.
Oh, I just thought it was a natural transition. I've been wrestling a year. 1 year, that's it? Yeah. I bought a ring, put it in my yard, started training, and
that's great dedication.
Heard about a school that Mikey Whipwreck was training, and ironically enough, I trained with the Red and the SATs and just kept practicing, worked on indie shows, and here I am.
I know as a stunt person, you've been involved in some very high-profile movies and TV shows.
Yeah, that's an exciting job. I've just worked on Daredevil, doubling for Jennifer Garner as Elektra, worked on Anaconda and U-Turn, doubling Jennifer Lopez and Sandra Bullock, and I do a lot of TV shows as well, Third Watch, Law & Order, Oz, and then a lot of commercials along with that, too.
Excuse me? Dave, can I help you?
No, Mike, not at all. I just wanted to get a front row for the, the Trinity show. I mean, after all, that's what this is, right? The Trinity show? Hell, from day one, that's all you've wanted. You used me to get the cheers from the crowd, all the accolades and stuff. And you know what, up until this time, I think I've been pretty much a gentleman about it. Hell, I got you on the Mike TNA show, for crying out loud. But you know what? Because of what you did last week.
What are you talking about last week?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Because of you, I'm booked in a match with Raven tonight. So if you want Raven to get to me, let me tell you something. You're going to be out in the ring with me. And if he gets to me, he's going to get to you first. And you will stand in that corner and not move a muscle. Do you understand me? Did you hear me? Not a muscle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring from Philadelphia, he is the current #1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Being led by Alexis Lurie and Julio De Niro, this is Raven. And this is the man who, 3 weeks from tonight, on April the 30th, circle your calendars, because that's the night that Raven gets his shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. That's when he gets his shot at Jeff Jarrett. Interesting, Raven exercising his option. Very unique situation here where the challenger is calling the shots, Don. And his opponent being led to the ring by Trinity. From Johnson City, Tennessee, he is the current reigning and defending X Division champion of the world. This is Kid Kash.
Mike, I gotta ask, and I noticed it earlier, and it just kind of threw me. What's Julio De Niro doing with Raven?
And Alexis Lurie as well? I mean, I'm just presuming at this point, but it sure looks like Raven is getting his forces ready. He's building his group within Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Going to be interesting to see how Trinity and Kid Kash react in this match. It's obvious that Kash is so filled with jealousy over the attention Trinity gets.
Not thrilled with sharing the spotlight.
That's right.
Though.
You're right. Told her that she's got to stay in the corner.
There you see the reigning X Division champion, Kid Kash. But we remind you, this is a non-title matchup.
Raven one-on-one with Kid Kash, and judging by the tone of Kid Kash's voice, I don't think he was too thrilled that he drew the short straw and had to face Raven tonight.
You know, and I don't know what he's thinking also. If I had to face Raven, I'd want Trinity in my corner. I would want every advantage I could get.
I think in his mind, he places the blame on her for getting him in this predicament.
I think he wants to show the world that he can do it on his own. I mean, think about it. I mean, here's the X Division champion, but if he were to beat the #1 contender who's got a title match with Jeff Jarrett, how impressive would that be on his resume?
Incredibly. I think Raven is trying to ground the X Division champ, Kid Kash.
Oh, absolutely.
And as you see here in the opening minute of this matchup, having a lot of success until that sidekick by Kash and attempt at a running clothesline.
I'll tell you, I was talking about, oh, Kash!
Deposits Raven over the top, down to the floor.
You know, it's still odd with me about Julio being here because the only time he was on NWA TNA, he had a match against Raven.
Excellent recovery that time by Kid Kash, changing his offensive move right in mid-stride, connecting, crashing into Raven. Down goes Julio.
I'll tell you what, this one I think is hard for the crowd to decide. Everybody loves what Kid Kash has done as the X Division champion, and even though they're having problems, you still think of him and Trinity as a team. They're so exciting to watch.
Enziguri grazed Raven on the side of the head. You know, you're right. You talked about Julio and Raven. The one time that we did see Julio De Niro here on NWA TNA, it was a match against Raven.
Oh!
Crash and burn that time. Kid Kash springboarding off the top, went for that drop kick all the way across the ring, came up short.
Mikey, if you notice, he grabbed his knee. I talked to Kash before the match, asked him how the knee was from the week before with Jerry Lynn. He said that was another reason he was ticked off about having to face Raven tonight, because he actually needed a good week or so to let that knee rest. He didn't wrestle anywhere this last weekend trying to rest it up. Raven just drilled him.
Running knee lift by Raven connects. Gonna try and catapult him here? Exactly what he does. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Now the pin. And Kid Kash able to get the shoulder up at 2.
You know, I got to think also, what a great match this is for Raven. If he can win as a great warm-up for his great match with Jeff Jarrett coming up, because, you know, if you can master all styles and master people who perform all styles of wrestling, how prepared are you going to be? Oh, Laree there.
Alexis hooking the leg of Kid Kash, and that allows Julio to nail Kid Kash in the pin.
No,
now he got the shoulder up at 2.
And you know what I noticed? I was looking over, I couldn't help it, I was looking over at Trinity, and you could see she wanted to do something there when Laree was interfering. She didn't move.
That's what he told? Don't move a muscle until I tell you.
Oh! Raven is just totally taken over here, Mike.
Back body drop has Kid Kash in trouble. Raven follows up the advantage and gets another 2 count.
Using his size to such an advantage. Just using his size.
Back to the corner goes Raven.
He's got to have, what, 40 pounds on him? Oh!
Drives the knee right to the back. Another quick pin attempt and another 2 count.
I mean, we've seen Raven Kash.
Julio
Wait a
just picked
minute.
up a steel chair and slid it into Raven.
Oh, no.
We've seen this before. He loves that drop toe hold. Let's see if that's what he uses. Reverse.
Oh!
Kid Kash. He's been scouting him.
I'll tell you what, even though here lately I haven't been able to see eye to eye with Kid Kash, I feel like, you know, you ought to be grateful for what you have, but you got to admire his in-ring ability, Mike Tenay. He's been a great X Division champion and has taken on some of the best. And he's doing it right now in Raven.
And he's retained that title against some of the best, although some would point out that that's because of Trinity.
There she is.
There she is, looking on. Very interested observer at ringside. No question, we've seen Trinity help Kid Kash on many occasions. Kid Kash walked out on her a week ago. Big right hand rocks Raven. Kash catches him another one. Caught him with a boot, double springboard.
Oh, man!
Into a Hurricane Rana.
He got it. I'll tell you what, I didn't know he was going to because Raven was trying to fight it off. Oh!
Spiked him, dropped him on his head with a DDT.
Here it is.
Here's the pin. Can he get the win? No.
I'll tell you what, though. Kash showed us some of the brilliance when his leg was perfect health right there.
Ducks the clothesline. Answer with a short power bomb.
No, he fought it out.
No, only 2, says referee Andrew Thomas. How close was that?
I'll tell you what, Raven was ready for that, Mike. Just ready for that.
Oh, chest first goes Raven into the corner.
Oh, and you can see how he missed the... Oh, but nice recovery.
Did it again with the recovery and another pin.
You know,
and another 2 count.
You got to admire that about Kash. Slips on the ropes. A lot of people would stop and try to regroup. He just went right for what he intended to do to begin with.
Goes back for another pin and another 2 count. Leg lariat takes down Raven. Slow to get to his feet is Kid Kash.
Yeah, right.
Looks like he's favoring that knee as he walks to the corner.
Well, he's pulled out all the stops, and here he is again.
Now quickly springs to the top. Cut off at the pass by Raven, who crotched Kid Kash in the top rope.
You know, he almost hesitated. I think maybe he remembered the miss earlier. He hesitated on the rope there, and it gave Raven just enough time to get him, Mike.
Notice that Kid Kash is hooking the top rope to block the suplex.
Yes, he does.
Good suplex of his own.
Here he comes.
Trying to catch his breath.
Oh, man.
Misses a moonsault off the top.
Grabs the leg again, Mike. There's nothing he won't try. There's nothing he won't try. Here's Trinity saying, let me help you. She's wanting to help.
He said don't move a muscle.
Well, she's doing it.
She's going to the top. Trinity perched on top.
Oh, look at that.
Raven, do you believe it? Now what? Alexis? Meeting the lines with Julio.
Beautiful kick there on Raven.
Raven down.
She's going up again.
To the top. Gonna go moonsault.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Took them both out.
Top rope to the arena floor. Down goes Alexis. Down goes Julio.
She had to take matters in her own hands, and she did.
Look at this. She's headed to the back.
Oh.
Oh, Raven. DDT in the ring, too.
He got him.
The winner of the match, Raven.
Wow, did you see that, Mike? And you've got to give it to Kash. He hung in there against a lot heavier, stronger man. Almost had it won. And what it normally could have been his partner helping him, she did, and then she left.
In the end, however, it is Raven victorious. Catches Kid Kash with the even flow DDT. Follows up with the pin and gets the win. It has been wild and out of control tonight, Don. Yet to come, the 4-way X Division Elimination Tag Team match and the special in-ring interview with Jeff Jarrett.